Coming up on the next episode, can Coke go bad?
A guy robs a restaurant. You're not going to believe what he wore. Next. Welcome to Men Are So Smart. It's time for Corvette Ronnie's Crime Beat. Dun, dun, dun.
This one is shocking. A man dressed as a Coke bottle robbed a restaurant in Kentucky. Yes. So this happened in Henderson, Kentucky. They're searching for a robber who's accused of carrying out his criminal act in thirst-quenching attire.
The guy's dressed up as a Coke bottle.
Yeah. I'm assuming it was Coke Zero because that stuff is bad.
They really should be specific in the story, don't you think?
I mean, we need a description if we're going to find the guy.
All right, let's learn more.
At 6:51 a.m., the gunman, who was wearing a Coca-Cola bottle costume, robbed a Rally's restaurant in Henderson, said the police.
Okay.
In the surveillance video, which is hilarious, you can see the employee going to the back door. He kind of opens the door and then hands the suspect something. At that point, the suspect kind of pulls out a gun and shuffles the man back into the restaurant. And he appears to be ordering the manager back into the store where the actual robbery took place.
And when a Coke bottle is talking to you with a gun,
you pay attention.
You got to.
Yeah, because they can be, especially, like I said, Coke Zero, that's just bad stuff. That's bad news.
It has caffeine, though, doesn't it?
Zero.
Oh.
I think, yeah.
So he's not necessarily all hopped up on
He's not all hopped up, okay. No. And believe it or not, this Rally's lost $500 to this Coke bottle.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
Is that in recycling fees?
Well, and more shockingly, the Coke bottle drove away in a gray minivan.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
If it were like a white, unmarked, windowless van, I get that because nothing good comes out of those type of vans. But this one, he chose a gray minivan as his getaway car.
Well, you gotta drive something, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
What color is your minivan, by the way?
I don't have one anymore.
Oh, you sold it.
Yeah.
Didn't you also have a Coke bottle costume?
Ron, I've asked you not to discuss that.
Have you been in Kentucky recently?
Well, no one knows where I was this morning. All right, story number 2. This is a case of something that's happened kind of like this to me. A mistaken text message. It happened for a 20-year-old Palm Bay man. He sent a text to a West Melbourne police officer, and that officer did not know the number. So he just took it and read it, and it said, "Hey, Jen, I am K if you need any trees." I know this is all sounding kind of weird. All right, so let me explain. So this police officer all of a sudden gets this text message from a number that he doesn't know. So now he reads it, and it's about a drug deal that's going down. All right?
So the officer, who the message clearly was not, he wasn't the recipient, he was supposed to be, he responded. And the sender, later identified as Hassan Burke, then clued in the officer further, adding tree and bud references in the message. Two decided to exchange $50 for the marijuana and to meet in the 100 block of Cutlass Street.
Got it.
Officer Burke said that the guy would be on a skateboard with the dog, and he asked that his scale be brought to weigh the marijuana. Hey, if you're going to buy marijuana, you want to make sure you get your money's worth.
The Palm Bay Police Department was clued in on the deal. They sent an officer to the scene. According to a post, the officer approached Burke and could smell the marijuana. In Burke's basketball shorts, the officer found 16 grams of marijuana, according to the police report.
Well, they had a scale so they could weigh it right
Well,
there.
that's how they knew. Yeah.
So he faces 1 count of possession of marijuana of less than 20 grams, 1 count of possession of drug paraphernalia, and 1 count of possession of marijuana with intent to sell.
Are those pretty good?
Depending what state you're in, it's still not very serious time, though.
Mm-hmm. What are the chances that this wrong number would be the number of an on-duty police officer? The West Melbourne Police Department wrote in a Facebook post about the incident. He posted the $3,000 bond and was released from jail the next day.
He's probably not a very bright kid, and he probably sends incorrect text messages all the time.
Have you ever done that?
I have done shockingly bad things with wrong text messages.
I have too.
Where I sent something to somebody and he was talking about somebody else, and I replied, and I don't talk about people typically behind their back, but basically I agreed with him, and I had sent it to the person that he was talking about.
Oh, Lord.
But there wasn't a lot of context in there to go on, and then I just sent, whoops, wrong conversation.
Yeah.
Text to him.
I've gotten a few of those.
So, yeah, those could be super embarrassing.
Yeah, I sent one once that I thought I was going to really regret. Turned out it made things better.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah.
You told me about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Turned out it made things better.
Yeah, every once in a while that happens. And you know what? And sometimes people appreciate, hey, straight talk.
Mm-hmm.
Don't sugarcoat it. Tell me what you feel. And sometimes sending those wrong text messages, you absolutely just did.
All right, third story in Corvette Ronnie's crime beat.
New Jersey man arrested twice in one day for driving while intoxicated.
Wow, is that the record?
I doubt it.
Oh,
honestly.
really? Okay.
Yeah, I doubt it.
All right.
We'll have to Google that, but I don't think it would be. 71-year-old New Jersey man was arrested twice in one day on charges of driving while intoxicated. Richard Haskell, any relation to Eddie, I wonder?
Could be.
Because he was trouble.
Yeah.
Was first arrested Saturday morning when police in Ramsey found him sleeping in his parked car near a pond with a bottle of alcohol between his legs.
He didn't want to spill it.
Yeah. Well, the cup holders were full, probably.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Red Solo cup.
He was given a field sobriety test, and shockingly, he failed.
No way.
Yes. So arrested.
I didn't see that coming, Ronnie.
Taken to jail and then released. That afternoon,
yeah,
police say Haskell drove to the police department to see if his car from the earlier arrest would be released, because they impound your car, by the way. Officers performed another field sobriety test, and Haskell's blood alcohol level was still over the legal limit. He was charged with a second DWI and given another court date.
How much is this going to cost this guy?
Oh, this is in New Jersey. I don't know what the laws are in New Jersey, but let's just say that this happened in California. He's looking at about $1,500 per arrest.
Okay.
So there's about $3,000 right there. He will definitely lose his license. You will, on the first one, at least in California, lose your license for 6 months, mandatory, and then you possibly can get a restricted license
to work.
Driving back and forth to work. But with your second one, in California, they don't mess around. You could actually do prison time if you have 2 drunk drivings in a short period of time. It doesn't get much shorter than the same day. So I think he's going to be in a little bit of trouble.
Holy moly.
And then his insurance is going to be astronomical.
Oh, he won't need insurance. He won't have a license.
Yeah, he won't have a license. He's going to play hell getting his car back.
Oh, that too, yeah.
You know, if you have a salvage title car, these are the people that buy them. He's going to have the rest of his life driving old beater cars and...
The rest of his life, he's 71.
He's 71, so for the next 3 years.
He's going out with a bang, evidently.
Yeah.
All right, well, there you go. That wraps up another edition of Corvette Ronnie's Crime Beat.
Dun, dun, dun.
If you would like to get a hold of us, suggestions, comments, likes, dislikes, whatever it might be, you'll find that in the descriptions below our video, along with all of our links to social media and also our email address. If you enjoyed the show, and we sure hope you did, be sure and like the story and the video, and leave a comment if you feel so compelled to do. Also, if you could, right above my shoulder right here, you'll see a button that comes up that will allow you to link right to a subscription to our channel, and that's what we would love to have you do. It doesn't cost anything. It's really important to me. It's important to Ronnie over here. Well, okay. It's why we do this. We're trying to build a little channel, a network here. Get it? Cool. And you're in on the ground floor.
Yeah.
And it doesn't cost you anything.
No.
Go ahead and subscribe right there.
This could be a pyramid scheme now. At some point it could. Just saying, get in now while it's cheap. Yeah.